Hello, it's Brian here, and today I wanted to talk about speaking better and presenting myself better and maybe just communicating in a better way. Just looking back at some of my videos, I'm a little unhappy with how I came across, and I was just thinking a little about how to speak better and communicate, be slightly entertaining, and those things. And just how do you do that better, and is there a reason why? But it's just important to think about the audience who you're speaking to, which is something I'm not really sure who I'm talking to all the time, so I might be a little meandering at times. And it's also good to think and journal and write things down. And it's also good to have passion and interest in what you're talking about. These are some general things, but it's also important to think about ethos, pathos, and logos when you're speaking. And ethos is kind of a tough thing for me to understand, but it's kind of capturing the zeitgeist, the beliefs of a moment, the nowness, the milieu maybe. But also I see it as, or I've read it as, presenting yourself as if you have status or authority on what you're talking about, and maybe being confident a little bit is in there, or just your credentials. I once almost failed a speech because I did not establish my credentials very well, and I did it at the very tail end, even though the speech was a pass or fail thing. But I made it, and I established myself at the very end as people were chuckling at my stupid speech that was kind of impromptu as well. And the next thing is pathos, appealing to emotions or pity or act, maybe to get people to want to do something because of feelings or emotions, or just moving people to feel in general. And the next one is logos, following logic or reasoning and being kind of in reality, not just saying anything, flight of the fancy. And that probably goes with ethos a little bit. These all connect, but these are just kind of the three kind of things you can judge a speech on, perhaps, in a very basic way. And another thing to think about is the style. Is it more laid back, or is it serious and earnest? Do you want to be comedic? Use hyperbole, be artsy? I kind of think of a Fantano video I watched recently where he described falling in a pool of piss at a show, but the way he talked about it, it felt like he was sinking into an ocean before he mentioned that it was urine. The next thing is just confidence and faith. Do you believe what you're saying? You don't have to be completely in stone, but confidence has faith in it. So it's not like, oh, you just know it all. It's just that you believe it, and you don't have to be completely solid, but it's just good to have that. Or is your talking more matter of fact? Is there honesty in it? Do you show promise, or do you give promises to others? And one thing that I like about videos is just the being there kind of thing of it, or speeches, just being in the moment and kind of being matter of fact. These are just some things that I like the idea of in speeches, or are some things to think about in speeches or vlogs or videos. Thank you for watching. O'Brien, take care.